What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another CJS Outdoors special. No, not really. Anyways, this one's actually a quick one. I was just doing some work these last few days on this gorgeous 2011 Chevy Tahoe. This is a personal vehicle of mine. And just wanted to show you something regarding the air conditioning system that took me a little bit to figure out, and I didn't see too many videos on it, so I just wanted to share it. So what was going on with this one is it was completely low on refrigerant. There's nothing in it, so what I ended up doing is pressure testing it, and took me a while actually to find the leak. I had to put a lot more pressure in the line than I wanted to, but I did end up finding it. So with this unit here, this unit has front and rear air conditioning. All right, so you got a condensing coil here, and then you also have a condensing coil, like I think somewhere in the middle over here. I don't know exactly, but anyways, these things are notorious for leaking, especially in climates where they use like salt and stuff on the roads, like here in Michigan. They almost always leak in the aluminum line. So I'll give you guys a hint. If you guys do have a similar model with front and rear air conditioning, if you've already sprayed down all of your fittings here, you know, like here, and then your Schrader core and your low side, oh, that's kind of blurry. There we go. Here, you know, spray all your little fittings here, follow the lines all the way down. If there's still nothing while you pressure tested it, it's more than likely leaking in the rear. And this is on the passenger side, so I'm not going to get under the truck right now, but there's a line. There's two lines that go all the way to about here, and then they run along the bottom here, and then they go to about right here. And then behind this mud flap, or this guard, you'll see the aluminum lines, and they almost always leak here in the aluminum line where the plastic is strapped to the frame. And then if you look under your car and you follow the line, there's a couple other straps in the frame here. They almost always leak under those because the salt gets trapped under those straps, and it eats away at the aluminum line. So just keep in mind, if you sprayed all your fittings here but you still got a leak, then it's more likely in the rear. So pretty much what I did, to be honest with you, long story short, is I just cut off the air conditioning for the back. And if you want to replace the whole line, you can. They make like flex lines. They make the aluminum original lines, and then they also make the flex lines. But to be honest with you, the flex lines are like $600 or something right now. So, and to be honest, I really don't need front and rear air conditioning because the front works perfectly fine, obviously, after I fixed it. And I'll show you where this block off is. You could just put the fan on in the rear because the fan will still work, and it'll just, you know, circulate the cold air that's already in there. So you don't even really need front and rear. I mean, if you travel a lot, you got a bunch of kids and all that stuff, you know, I don't know, it might be worth it. For me, it wasn't worth it. So pretty much what I did is I found this, I found in research that they have an actual rear AC block off, and it's like super cheap. It's $20. I got it on Amazon. You can buy the higher quality ones. They're like $80 to $100. But I at least wanted to try this one, and so far so good. So, but anyway, so this is kind of what it looks like here. So, you know, obviously you got your canister here, got your suction line here, which is your low side, and then your high side here. So this is high pressure, this is low pressure. This is where you fill your refrigerant into the system, and this is the high side here. I do have a cap, so don't mention that in the comments. I forgot to put it on, but it's there. So anyways, as you can see, these lines, let me see if I can get this out of the way. These lines right here, they run to the front. where I disconnected that, which was this one right there, right next to it. That's what connects your front and your rear line, and then goes all the way back, and carries the refrigerant all the way back to the back condenser back there, or yeah, evaporator, whatever you call it. So what I did is they have a block off kit for the high side and the low side. This down there is for the high side, and you can see it's literally just like a cap and a bolt that screws onto it with a seal right there in the middle, and that caps off any refrigerant going to the rear. So they have one there for your high side or low side, and then this one right there, and that caps off your low side, and then this is the high side line that goes to the back. I just left it there. These lines are not going anywhere. They're pretty secured in there. They don't move. You don't have to worry about them getting contaminated because you're not going to be reusing them. If anything, if you do end up replacing them, you might as well just leave them there, because, I mean, unless you actually do the full aluminum line, but honestly, you don't really need the OEM aluminum line. They make them flex now, like I said, and you can just run that. And you can just run that basically all along the frame, back over here, and then reconnect everything. So it's not too bad. It was mostly just a cost thing for me. If I keep this vehicle long enough, maybe I'll replace it if I got some extra money or whatever. But for now, this is the perfect fix. So I really wanted to keep this under 5 minutes. We're at about 7 now, but try it out. Like I said, you can find these kits on Amazon. They're literally like 20 bucks. Go to Amazon, type in rear AC block off kit for, you know, whatever vehicle you have, and you should be fine. So other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, hit that like. I didn't say it yet, but please hit that like and follow button. Comment anything down below. That's gonna help just get the video out to more and more people. I'm gonna keep doing this kind of other little stuff. Every time I tinker around with something, I try to share it, especially if I don't see a lot of videos on it. But anyway, that's it for now. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hopefully if you learned something cool, if you guys know anything different or whatever, let me know. I'm open ears. Other than that, guys, have a good rest of your day. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.